Political science professor Dr. Stephen Maynard-Caliendo is back with us. Good morning. Thanks again for being here.
Sure.
So let's talk about the tax credits for middle-class families and the sick leave proposals. How likely is it that that's going to happen?
That was the middle-class economics, right? We heard it in the clip. That was a buzzword. I'm guessing that when the president starts traveling around the country, you're going to hear it a lot. Republicans like tax cuts. There's no question about that. But we're still operating in budget deficits and trying to think about the national debt. My guess is the president's going to want to offset this with increases in capital gains taxes and increases in inheritance taxes for the very wealthy. Republicans probably won't be in support of that, so I'm not sure if they can reach a deal on this or not.
If Congress ignores it, how likely are businesses and companies on their own to change their own policies?
That's possible. Some companies might do it. Some companies already do have policies. The concern here is, and what I think the president would say, is that it's got to be for all employees. If you're only going to do it for your highest paid, most valued employees, we see this a lot for childcare, right? Companies will say, well, we offer childcare, but they don't offer it for the landscapers. They don't offer it for the cleaning folks. They offer it for the executives. And so that's not going to help middle-class families in the way that the president was talking about last night.
All right, let's also talk about one of the other tent poles. The president talked about making community college free. Here's a soundbite.
We still live in a country where too many bright, striving Americans are priced out of the education they need. And that's why I'm sending this Congress a bold new plan to lower the cost of community college to zero.
So if that proposal gets approved, federal funds would cover 75% of the cost, with states kicking in the rest. How will that play with local governments, do you think?
I think it's going to play fine with some. I think it's going to play poorly with others. Lots of states are facing budget deficits as well, so they're going to have to figure out ways to offset those kind of policies. But it's going to fundamentally change the way we think about higher education in the United States. It's going to change what happens at four-year private colleges, like the college I work at, North Central College. It's going to change what happens at community colleges and the types of education that they're offering as well.
You kind of have to hope it does, because I mean, I can't even imagine paying for college for my son right now.
That's right. Yeah, and delivery was really fascinating, right? Which was, we wanted to reduce it to zero, right? He delivered that really in an interesting way. It was like kind of compelling. And so, I mean, and it wasn't a new policy. He had been talking about it for a couple of weeks. And so we knew that one was coming.
Yeah, very interesting.
Dr. Caliendo, thank you for that.